YouTube, how's it going? Sitting here in my shop. I've got all my lights on. Got them on the other day. I don't know if I've done a video on that or not, but anyway, I got power in here now. Um, had I've got some 400-watt lights, and I think one of them just blew. I think a ballast shorted out, so I'm gonna have to check that out. I had a big loud pop. I went over there and looked at the breaker and flipped it. It popped again, so evidently I've got a problem. But I'm not gonna worry about it right now. I just cut the breaker off and we lost light. Anyway, I cut the breaker off and I'll fix it later. I'm sitting out here in my truck because my camera battery is about dead. I've been cleaning it out, getting all my chains and binders and all the straps and stuff out of the back and all my junk. Still got some stuff in that console to get out. You may ask me why are you cleaning your truck out? Well, I've got it sold. I've had it about 3 months, 4 months, and some friends of mine from New York asked me about buying it, so I've got it sold to them. I love this truck. It's probably one of the best Dodges I've had. It's the 24 valve truck. It's the first 24 valve I've had, and I can say I really like it. I like the engine. It's like all the other Dodges, you know, Cummins engines you can't beat. I'm just not, and I'm not bashing trucks, guys. I don't want to get into a peeing contest about, oh, my Ford done this, my Chevrolet done this, my Dodge done this, and you know, they'll all do good with proper maintenance and whatever. It's just a matter of opinion, you know. Some people some people like things other people don't, you know. Some people wouldn't have a truck to drive. Some people like cars. I respect that. So I'm not trying to get into brand bashing. I'm not into that. But I'll give you my opinion. I'm not a huge fan of Dodge or Chrysler products. Yeah, they're okay, you know. I mean, and that's about all I can say. They're okay to me. You might love it, you know. Your dad might have, or grandfather might have just had a Dodge their whole life, and that's what you think is the best, you know, and that's fine. My granddaddy, he had several, you know, he was a GM man. My dad was a GM man. My uncle was a Ford man. He wouldn't have nothing but Ford. I'm not a huge Ford fan, although I do like them better than I used to. Not their diesels, or not the Power Strokes. I do not like those, but anyway, with that being said, I'm just not a fan of a Dodge truck. Like I said, I like General Motors, especially older General Motors stuff. Not a big fan of this new DOD stuff they're putting. I know why they're doing it to meet emissions, but I'm not a fan of that. Anyway, I can't afford one of them new trucks, so it don't matter. And you know, I'll just tell you things about a Dodge I don't like, or the ones I've had. Number one, every one of them's had a busted dash, and this one does too. And you can't see it, but it's busted from here all the way over. And when I say busted, it's like a bomb went off. There's nothing left in it, you know, hardly. You guys can't see that, but from about here down, all this is gone. Front ends on these trucks are subpar. You know, wear out ball joints, track bars, steering boxes, you know. None of them just drive like a Chevrolet to me, you know, to me. That's my opinion. Their automatic transmissions in these years were junk. The manuals, on the other hand, seem pretty good. New Venture, of course, you know, New Venture gear put transmissions in a lot of things, and they put them in Chevrolets too. But you know, this NV5600 seems like a very good transmission. Shifts awesome. I mean, great. Powertrain of this truck is awesome. You know, the transmission, the engine, the axles, you know, Dana axles, awesome, great, can't complain about that. It's just the truck, you know, just the body. Not a real fan of. But anyhow, that being said, I think my next truck's going to be a Chevrolet or a GMC, and I'm considering seriously getting a gas engine. And the reason is the common rail technology and the Duramax. You know, any contamination in your fuel can just ruin your injectors, and those are $350 a piece, times 8. You know, that's not. I just don't know that I can justify that. The truck I'll have to buy will have a lot of miles on it, and I do have one in mind actually that is a Duramax, but you know, I just don't know if it's cost worthy to me to own a diesel. You know, and if you like them, well, that's fine. But I'm seriously considering a 6.0 or 8.1, and I'd really love to have the 8.1 due to having an Allison transmission. I do love that transmission. It's very, very reliable. Anyway, so like I said, I don't know what I'll get, what I'll end up with. I do know it more than likely will be a GMC or a Chevrolet. I've got 2 6-liters on my mind and an 8.1 on my mind, and like I said, the Duramax on my mind. And the Duramax is a pretty good deal. It's had an engine put in it already. It's a LBZ, so I will not have a LLY, and I really do not want a LB7 because they're getting so old. They are getting on up in age, you know. And you know, still kind of high, so I want a 4-door truck, crew cab, 4-wheel drive. So I think my best option may be a gas engine. You know, I might get it, I might hate it, but you know, cost wise, you know, $2,500 engine. If something goes wrong, I believe that one of the trucks I looked at was a 6-liter, and the engine had went out in it, and it had it replaced. I think it was $2,500, labor and all. And of course, it was a used engine, but still, you know, you just still don't know what you're getting. But you know, injectors, $3,500. I just don't know that I can. I just don't know that I can justify that. And you know, and I'm not saying I won't get a Duramax, but it's not very. I just don't know. I hadn't made my mind up. I pull about 1,200 miles a year, 1,400 miles a year, average. So, you know, that being said, I just don't know that it's going to be cost effective for me. And plus, it's my only vehicle to drive. So, there you have it. You know, daily driving it every day. I need something reliable. Yeah, I do know the 6.0 is going to suck gas. I do know the 8.1 is going to suck gas even more. But, you know, when you need a 3/4 ton, what do you do? I have thought about buying a pull truck and a regular daily driver, but I really don't want the upkeep of 2 vehicles and 2 insurance payments and 2, you know, all that. And so we shall see. Keep updated, or keep watching my channel, or checking in, and I'll have an update. I should have an update on what I'm going to get in the next few days. They're coming to pick this truck up tomorrow. I hope they're happy with it. I have been. I've been very pleased with its performance. Not so pleased with the Dodge truck. And I mean, like I said, they're okay. If you like them, that's great. If it does what you need it to, it's the best truck in the world. You know, I respect that. But time to move on to a 4-door. So, not a fan of 3rd gen Dodges, so I'm gonna go for a GM. And anyway, that's about all I know to say. If you like my videos, please comment. If you have any experience with 8.1 or a 6-liter you know, and you've had a Cummins and you swapped to a gas, or you've had a gas and you swapped to a Cummins, you know, feel free to comment. I'd love to hear what you have to say. You know, I've talked to several people and they say, you know, a 6-liter won't pull like one of these. Of course not. It's a gas burner. It's not going to. It's not fair to ask it to. But, you know, $5,000 price difference in a diesel and a gas, so what do you expect? So, alright guys, like I said, please comment and subscribe if you like my channel, and y'all have a great night, and stay tuned for more updates on what I'm getting next. Thanks.